Hello, everyone. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this pre-recorded webinar. My name is Lindsay Fulton, and I'm a Health Education Coordinator in the Office of Health, Wellness, and Prevention Services here at Eastern Washington University. During this webinar, I want to share with you the well-being services that are offered to students on campus, as well as the student health clinic services that are offered through Multicare Rockwood. So if you'll give me just one moment, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you all. Okay, so the first thing we wanted to talk about is transitioning medical care to college. So an important part of this transition is setting up care for both your physical and mental health needs. Prior to coming to Eastern Washington University, we recommend researching local options for the following types of providers: doctors and physicians, mental health care providers, pharmacies, dentists, vision care, and physical therapy. Now, as part of your student health services, you are eligible to receive covered services through Multicare Rockwood. I'm going to talk more in depth about that a little bit later in this webinar. If you have been prescribed medications prior to coming to college, it's important to check with your current provider to make sure that you get them transferred to a local pharmacy here in Cheney or in the local Spokane area. If you're coming to college with a previously diagnosed physical health or mental health condition, it is important to consider the best fit for you and your needs and to ensure that you can receive the care you need throughout your time here at Eastern. This might include continuing care with your clinician from home, or it might be transferring your care from home to local on or off campus resources. In choosing to utilize care off campus, here's a few things for you to keep into consideration. First is insurance. Clinicians typically accept specific insurance plans, so check who is in your network before getting started. Community resources may also have a cost associated with care, even when using your insurance. You can find out the cost by contacting your provider directly. And then in terms of location, if you know that you will need regular visits with your provider, it will be important to consider how far away care is from home and how accessible it is. One thing I would like to bring up is that Eastern students can use public transportation through the Spokane Transit Authority for free with their Eastern ID. I have linked STA on this webpage below this video for you to learn more about that opportunity. When considering your options, the Gen Foundation has also provided a really awesome free resource guide to help you determine what is the best fit for you and your needs. You can also find the link to this resource guide on the webpage below this video. Here at Eastern Washington University, we offer a comprehensive approach to health and well-being services for students. All students that are taking 6 or more credits per quarter pay a comprehensive health fee each term. This fee covers 3 broad services that make up our comprehensive approach. This includes student health clinic services that are provided by Multicare Rockwood. It also includes mental health promotion through counseling and psychological services. And finally, it covers health, wellness, and prevention services. And through our office, we provide education and outreach on the health issues that most commonly affect student success. I want to first talk about our Counseling and Psychological Services Department, which is also commonly referred to as CAPS. CAPS provides group therapy and brief individual counseling for students. For students who may want long-term counseling or who want to work with a provider off campus, they also provide referral resources to help students in finding services out in the local community. CAPS also provides walk-in services for students that are available each day for students with emergent or crisis needs. On the Cheney campus, those hours are Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 1 to 4 p.m., and on the EWU Spokane campus as available. Students also have access to an online self-help resource called TAL, and TAL includes education, worksheets, and a meditation library. You can find the link to TAL in the resources beneath this video. Phone consultation is also available for parents or guardians. So if you have a concern about your student's mental health, you can connect with a counselor to talk about the best options for your student. I also want to highlight two other things that are provided via CAPS. One is that they have SAD lights that are available for checkout, and these provide light therapy for students who may be experiencing the winter blues or seasonal affective disorder. CAPS also provides a self-help library where you can check out books related to a variety of different issues. You just need to connect with CAPS to access those resources. Our office in Health, Wellness, and Prevention Services covers a wide array of topics as seen here through a variety of educational, outreach, and awareness activities. Most of our presentations are given by the residence halls, with student athletes, through sorority and fraternity life, and in classroom presentations. I would also like to highlight a couple of things that might be of interest. The first is our parent webpage, which is for parents and guardians, and it provides relevant information about students' health and well-being. And there's a lot of information on here, so we encourage you to go through the information and find what might be most relevant for you and your student. We also offer one-on-one sessions with a certified well-being coach, and this is available for all Eastern students and is at no additional cost. Students can meet with a well-being coach to help them identify those healthy life choices that they want to make, set some goals, and then we are available for check-ins. Okay, so moving into our student health services, these are provided through Multicare Rockwood. And students can access any Multicare Rockwood urgent care or family medicine location here in the Spokane area. Multicare Rockwood is the largest multi-specialty clinic in the Spokane region. Students can choose from over 18 locations, including the Cheney Clinic, which is located just about 1 block off campus. Now, this is a contractual agreement that the university has with Multicare Rockwood, so it is not considered an insurance plan. However, it does provide for the routine medical needs of students. Upon check-in at a clinic, students will need to show their Eagle card to receive access to those covered services and to make sure that services are billed appropriately. The student health contract covers most routine needs of college students, and some specialties that are also covered are behavioral health, dietitian or nutrition consults, and a limited number of visits to physical therapy. It is important to note that other specialty care, emergency room visits, Indigo urgent care, surgery, and other hospital services are not covered under this contract. We strongly encourage students to have an additional insurance in case you have a need for services that are not covered by the student health services. The link to see what services are covered under Multicare Rockwood and our student health services is again linked below this video. The clinic here in Cheney has 8 providers and is a comprehensive clinic that offers both laboratory and x-ray services, many of those services which are covered under our student health contract. This clinic provides services to both Eastern students and the local Cheney community, and many of our faculty and staff also use the Cheney Clinic as our clinic of choice. Student Health Services provides an unlimited number of visits to urgent care or family medicine clinics for our students. All patients are encouraged to schedule appointments for routine care, for chronic issues, and for non-urgent care. Walk-in wait times can be long, so make an appointment when you can, as it generally only takes a couple or a few days to get in to see a provider. One thing that I would like to note is that prescriptions are not covered with this contract, so it is really important to have an additional insurance plan in case you are prescribed medication. When you go to the clinic as a student, the front desk will ask you if you have insurance. We recommend that students have their health insurance card with them. Student health services will be billed first, and your insurance will only be billed if there are any non-covered services received. There are no copays for visits to family medicine or urgent care clinics under the student health services, and there are only small copays for specific services as listed here on this slide. Something that's relatively new that we wanted to share is Multicare Rockwood has an app that you can use. It's called MyChart. Through this app, you can make an appointment, you can get test results, or you can send messages directly to your provider. The Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, also referred to as HIPAA, prohibits Multicare Rockwood from sharing any information with parents or guardians about their students unless the student signs a release. Please review the website here, also linked below this video, as it is very comprehensive in its listing of covered services. Now, in addition to those student health services, Eastern also offers an optional health insurance plan. To purchase this insurance, students must be taking 10 or more credits per quarter. It is a traditional health insurance plan with a co-insurance of 20% when used in network. So this is something that if you don't have an insurance plan already, or this might be an insurance plan that has better coverage than what you have, I encourage you to check it out, and you can find more information about this plan on our website. And again, also linked below this video. Okay, so moving on to our new immunization requirements. As of fall 2019, all Eastern students are required to show proof of immunity for MMR, or measles, mumps, and rubella. Most students will have received their immunizations during childhood, and we will accept those childhood or school records. We are not requiring new immunizations unless you have not previously received the 2 doses as required by policy. We will also accept waivers for specific needs. You can find more information about the records received on our website. Immunization records should be uploaded into a site called MedProctor, and this is where the documents are verified. Records should be submitted prior to the start of the term to ensure that a registration hold is not placed on your account that will keep you from registering for classes in future quarters. Eastern believes immunizations are important to protect the health of our community. We will be offering flu shots on campus during NeighborFest, which is traditionally held in September, and at additional clinics throughout the fall quarter. You can also get your flu vaccine at the Cheney Clinic, and these vaccines are at no additional cost to you. And we encourage you to get your flu vaccination, especially if you're living in the residence hall. And there are some additional vaccines that we recommend you receive and are up to date on, especially if you're living on campus. Okay, so all incoming students are required to take an online educational class called Eagle Upstanders. This online program will cover important information about healthy relationships, interpersonal and sexual violence prevention, alcohol and marijuana, mental health and resiliency, and bystander intervention. This course was developed to highlight some of the most common well-being issues faced by college students. We think it is important to address these issues from the start to ensure that you have a safe and fun college experience, as well as know the expectations of being an Eagle. Students will be automatically enrolled into the course through their campus account. So finally, we encourage you to check out our resources. If you have any questions about any of the services mentioned in this webinar, please feel free to reach out to us with questions. Our contact information can be found on our website, and we can be reached Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So I want to thank you for taking the time to view this webinar, and have a great day, and go Eags!